Everybody, it's Victor. It's time for a random Tainted Run Day here in the Binding of Isaac Victor Repentance series. Well, as expected, after an Omega run, we had another video crossing 3,000 likes now, putting us only 22 away already from 180 for the first Rebirth reaction video. I'm looking forward to doing that. Lots of people are saying they're excited to see that as well, especially to see how much I've changed over the years, and I'm certainly looking forward to seeing my reaction to that and just reacting to it. It's gonna be a lot of fun. So here's your meme of the day. Artwork, I guess, of the day sent in by Kozio Combat. Title of thread was Sissy Come Home with a smile, with a sad face, not smiley face, but a frowny face. Missing. Sissy. Age, no one knows. Description, small brown spider. Last seen looking for her mans. It is technically true. So I wish Sissy well. I hope that she's doing okay and she's not having lots of babies in my house. But I'm still looking for her. I'm still keeping an eye out. So if I do end up finding her, I will let everyone know. I promise. And thank you very much, Kozio Combat, and everyone who upvoted that one on the Invictus subreddit. Here we go. Go easy on me, game. I need a nice, easy run here. And yeah, okay, Tainted Lilith is pretty easy. Let's just be honest. We're also starting with Pop, apparently. Seed day is going to be Sierra 87 Charlie X-Ray Whiskey Quebec 2. Apparently, at one point, we ended up getting Eden's Blessing. I don't remember if that was on... I mean, that had to have been on one of the R-Key runs. That's the only thing I can think of. But I do not remember getting Eden's Blessing at all. At this point, I don't even care, to be honest. But Pop throws a little bit of a side curve, a little bit of a slider into the mix, because obviously Pop kind of slows down our tears rate as well as our shot speed, which is not necessarily that great. As you're seeing here, we're still using Jello as our primary source of damage. In fact, he's our only source of damage. But unlike regular Isaac, Tainted Lilith can actually go around and throw out Jello as a melee attack, which is very good, kind of like a whip. Farting baby is farting bad. Ourselves a soul heart here, and yeah, I will tell you right now. I'm just going to be totally honest, and I apologize in advance. There's going to be no extra innings today, no matter what, unless if somehow we get on course for another R-Key run. I really hope not, because my voice, as you can hear, is pretty strained. Doing more stuff for the band. And long streams over the weekend kind of done me in. So I know. Oh, he's complaining about his voice again. Well, the people who complain about me complaining about my voice are the ones who actually don't care about me, and that's whatever. But the people who do care about me, though, they're like, yeah, we understand. And I thank you very much for those of you balancing out the negative with the positive. And you need balance in your life for everything, not just YouTube comments and people on the internet, but just in general. I spent a large majority of today organizing the office and cleaning it, because it was driving me absolutely insane with the crazy amount of Pokemon breaks we've been doing over the last couple of weeks, which have been a lot of fun, by the way. We've had a lot of new people come over from the YouTube mosh pit to check out Isaac, and then they end up sticking around for the Pokemon breaks just because they're so dang fun. And I love seeing that. I love hearing that people are finding the channel. And they're like, I really enjoy Isaac, but it's just so much fun to be in the mosh pit and stick around and hang around the community. So that's really what it's all about. And I honestly couldn't thank you all enough for it. Last week, of course, we had Tainted Maggie for the Kung Fu God episode, which of course we had the Rock Lee Sin. Which is basically, I say Rock Lee Sin because it's a football player. Speaking of which, football is back. Not that I care about this season, obviously. But yeah, we had the Rock Lee thumb, obviously a reference to Naruto or Naruto or however you want to pronounce it. I always just say Naruto just because I'm American. And yeah, and Alex has been doing an awesome job with the art pieces, and that also poses me a question before we get to the question of the episode from last week. I am planning on supporting Alex a little bit more than I have been. I mean, of course, I pay him every single day. For those of you who don't know, my artist, Agramonopoulos, aka Alex, the fantastic a member of the Mexican Mosh Pit, and he has been doing the art for me for the last couple of months now. Of course, he's an extremely talented artist, very awesome dude, very sweet and kind, gentle soul. And I pay him every single day for every thumb that he does, including the extra thumbs that he does for me as well, like for the live streams and that sort of thing. But I'm looking at trying to support him a little bit more and also giving back to the Mosh Pit. And one of the things that I'm looking at doing possibly is, because the artwork, in my opinion, is so awesome, it is so awesome and so special. What I'm planning on doing is I might make some physical prints and release them on like sort of like a limited basis, and you know, and maybe have them autographed. We'll figure out the logistics of it. But what I need from the Mosh Pit is we can't do all of them, because at this point we've had over 125 of them, and I can't make 50 of them each, because that's just not only an astronomical amount of money, but also just it's impractical. So what I'm thinking about doing is holding a public poll for the next week or two, or maybe even a month, and having the Mosh Pit vote on their favorite, maybe 3 or maybe 5 total, out of all the previous thumbnails, and then the top 5 or top 10 most voted will be narrowed down to, like, say 2 or 3, and then those will be the ones that will be turned into actual physical prints, which then we will sell somehow sell it. I don't know how yet. I don't have a store or anything, but I'm gonna figure it out. And most of those proceeds will go directly to Alex to support him as well. And of course, he's doing commissions and all that sort of thing as well. So if you want to check him out and support him, you can check his links down below. And yeah, that's the plan anyway. It wouldn't be anything super duper expensive, you know. Again, I haven't really worked out the logistics yet. I kind of wanted to do t-shirts or something like that as well, but it's very difficult with how t-shirts work, to not only ship them and sell them, but also to like make any money off of them at all, especially if you're using a distributor like Designed by Humans and stuff. So for me, it's easier for me to just distribute prints like I do for the heavy metal prints on Twitch and on Patreon. So yeah, that's my main logic there. And it's also the easiest way for us to support Alex, is that I take whatever sales are generated from that, and then I give him a majority of, he will be receiving the majority of any of the proceeds from that if we end up doing it. And it's not like he's like has a medical emergency or family anything like that. I'm just looking at trying to earn him a little bit extra money, just because of all the amazing art that he does, because he does work very hard on on limited time schedules, and the quality of art that he does is second to none, and he truly deserves more support. So just me trying to help him out, and this is not like a surprise to him. Like, this is something that he and I have already discussed, and he's okay with it. So anyway, that's what might be coming here in the next month. After September, looking at, it'd be a nice little Christmas bonus to give him and his family. It'd be nice to support him. So with that out of the way, moving on to last week's question of the episode for the Tainted Maggie run, I said, in your opinion, what is the best item to pick up for Tainted Maggie? And overwhelmingly people upvoted the comment here from Ronnie J02, who simply said, Candy Heart, enough said. And yeah, no doubt about it. I mean, there's no guesswork involved there. Candy Heart, easily probably the best item for Tainted Maggie by far, mainly just because obviously she controls how much red hearts she picks up. You don't have to worry about getting like partial or like, you're always going to get stats from Candy Heart. Like, it's going to be constant, just constantly scaling above and beyond. And honestly, I think that Candy Heart, even though it would make her pretty OP, I think that Candy Heart should be kind of standard on Tainted Maggie, just because of how well her damage scales. And we've seen runs where, the common complaint with Tainted Maggie is that she just turns into a regular Isaac run at, once we get to the mid game and late game stages. We've talked about this last week, and I totally agree with that. And one way to make her really stand out would be to give her a Candy Heart-esque type passive that allows her to gain stats maybe like with a 25 or 50% chance, a la Candy Heart, but not have it guaranteed. So she doesn't quite get too OP, but still very, very good. I think that that would be really cool, but obviously we're never going to see that because Rebirth is just, you know, they're allergic to power creep in this game, and that's just how it goes. So thank you very much, Ronnie J, and everyone who upvoted that one. The second most upvoted comment came from G. Trevis, or G. Trevis, who said, Mom's heal, possibly. The extra damage on impact seems pretty powerful with the hugs. And I'll be honest, this is always an aspect of Mom's heals that I completely, totally am 100% oblivious to, because I never pay attention to it. Mom's heals do give you a melee damage bonus. We have plenty of bombs. It's always something that like I just fail to even talk about, because it's not something I think about. Hence the word oblivious. So Mom's heal is just a big damage getter for Tainted Maggie, and you know, maybe next time when we play her, maybe I'll remember it, but probably not. And last but not least, at the third most upvoted comment from last week's episode was Ranks Rod, who said, Candy Heart gives stats with auto-generated hearts dropping with hearts with health that is always drained. Yes, please, sign me up. And yeah, exactly what we kind of talked about. You know, it's you generate your own stats, right? And it's just good. It's just that good. So thank you everyone who upvoted those comments from last week's episode. Really awesome. We've been seeing good growth on the channel, with people taking part in the daily episodic questions of the episode, and it's been helping out greatly with the algorithm, and thank you all very much. Thank you for those of you who've been also helping me out with the non-Isaac videos, like with the cover, the vocal covers, and the shorts and all that stuff. I do appreciate all of the support. I can't do it alone, and I certainly don't do it alone, and I'm not shy about telling people that. This is not a one-person operation. You need support in new media. I mean, I guess Azazel's Rage, but I don't even want it, to be honest. We could teleport here. I'd rather honestly have the Sun card than Wild card. Judgment. We might be able to play the Judgment for a little bit. That might seem like a waste of a Wild card, which it kind of is, but I'd honestly just rather have tapping. So obviously this is going to lower our damage by a lot because we have money equals power, but if we can get an HP upgrade out of it, it would be nice. Or 2 keys. Bro, we've given you 23 cents. 23 cents. 0 payouts. And of course we find the store now. Not only that, it killed all of our damage, so yeah, not the best judgment, as to say. Luckily for us, our stores have been crap anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah. A bomb back and a key. The only crappy thing about this now is that we have to re-clear the rest of this level, unless if I teleport and get back to the room before the boss room. Hey, there we go. Unbelievable. All right, let's go back, get our Sun card, and let's get the hell off of this floor. All right, we made it. Boss rush still on the table. Curse of Darkness. Skirt. Yeah, I was just in one of those moods where like I had no patience for the state of my office. Like after the most recent Pokemon break, I was like, man, I absolutely hate how much clutter is going on in here, and I kid you not, over an hour and a half just working on the office itself. And I got like a bunch of garbage out. I consolidated a lot of boxes and cases, so I didn't have a lot of cardboard around, and put them in the recycling, all that kind of good stuff. I was in the zone, when you get like, I don't clean, like I keep my house clean, but I don't like to clean that much, especially when it comes to dust, because I'm very highly allergic to dust. So usually I get sick after a certain amount of time, like cleaning and kicking up dust and stuff. Yeah, our shops just keep on Keep on keeping on. All right. See here, Pop is limiting our range on Basil's Rage from Brimstone. But yeah, I got sick of it, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna use this time and clean the office. So I did that, and I was just like, I was actively trying to find more things to organize and clean up, and when I get in that zone, I'm like, it doesn't matter to me. Like, I feel happy doing it. It's very fulfilling. You know, you just kind of get in those zones sometimes of cleaning, and you know, again, it feels good to do so. So I'm actually gonna pass on Zodiac. Zodiac's been trolling us a lot lately. Speaking of trolling, man, these items that we're getting is they're something. Hopefully we're still maintaining a good amount of HP thanks to all these random soul hearts. Gonna teleport out and we go straight to war, so that's gonna give us another non-stat up, unfortunately. But let's be honest, though. I mean, Tainted Lilith doesn't really need a lot of stats just because of how strong Jello is. That doesn't mean that we don't want stats, though. I mean, you know, we have money equals power, but that's still not enough. We need movement speed. We need tears. We need shot speed. Okay. I'm done taking damage against war. Or apparently not. Keep that ball of bandages. We are going to get movement speed. Yeah, I mean it. You can keep it, game. I would not be brought down to your level of offering me a non-stat up at this late of the game. I'd rather have a no stat up. We can go into. Screw it. I'm just gonna go for it. I don't even care, man. At this point, we got nothing to lose. You get a tears up and shot speed up from the screw. As long as we don't get taken to the Chimera room, we will be fine. So, a much needed DPS upgrade here. We're able to get out of the boss trap room scot-free, and I love that. That for us. Obviously, we need to be careful here. That's the game plan anyway. Oh yeah, we're risking it for the biscuit. Dark Prince's crown is going to be absolutely useless for us, but if we end up getting a Red Heart HP upgrade, then, you know, things might happen. Get a full card so we can guarantee that we don't get screwed by the teleport, and our final shop is a greed fight. All right. All right. The reason why I did that was because I just wanted to see if we can maybe get taken to the Chimera room, and then we can full card out. Spades turns everything into keys. Go on that.
Ace of spades.
Much simpler way to deal with this room, I can tell you that. At 7 bombs, we should look for a soul heart here. And plenty of time for our boss rush, so we are no hurry at all. Stars card. I mean, Stars card randomly teleports us. It's slightly better than the Fool card. The reason why I don't care about the Fool card so much is because we can use teleport to get out of boss rush, and then it doesn't matter if we get taken to the Chimera rooms. 2 of clubs doubles our bombs, so we might as well use it. Stars card, it would save us a key, but we already have a golden key anyway, so it's not that big of a deal. Secret room, maybe? Yeah. Oh. Alright, gotta be careful against Mom. Again, our movement speed, even after getting Lord of the Pit, still not phenomenal. So, we're just gonna be whipping it good. Yep. And that right there is what I'm talking about. Polaroid. Ooh, Tech Point Fizzle is quite nice. Tech Point 5 is A-okay with me. But things are getting a little dicey here. I'm not liking our current health situation. You know, we talk about how good Tainted Lilith is, but if you don't get movement speed, she can be quite dangerous. She does start off quite slow, and look at this. We have Mother's Kiss, which is going to activate Dark Prince's Crown, and that trinket may have just saved us. Oh, baby. All right. So big time plays there. Mother's Kiss coming out of nowhere. I mean, out of nowhere. And look at that. We go straight to the boss room, too, thanks to teleport. Oh, man. Okay. All right. All right, game. Heal ya. Heal ya on this one. We need to be careful, though. We only have 2 HP. I believe if we drop the trinket, I don't know if it's going to outright kill us. Another HP upgrade. We shouldn't even look at this Devil Deal, to be honest. But we're going to. Ooh, boy. This one's rough, Sarge. I think we have to take Guppy's Paw and leave Brimstone. I think we have to leave Brimstone. As much as I would love to take it, it would give us 2 of 3 Leviathan, but I don't trust this run, man. I really, really don't. I really, truly don't. Or Sublime. Now, you might be asking what's more valuable for us to take either Guppy's Paw and use it, or hold on to the Dark Prince's Crown buff. And honestly, it comes down to basically just luck. On one hand, we could luck out and get an HP upgrade somehow, some way, like 9 lives or something like that in our last Devil Deal. And yes, that would still balance out very nicely for us while still getting the benefits of Guppy's Paw. Or we could just not get an HP upgrade, and then that's just... I'm going to use teleport here. I'm hoping teleport again with a huge teleport. Yo, dude. Teleport being an absolute bro right now. Wow. That is incredible. Absolute Chad bro dude bro right now. Teleport. MVP. Who would have thought that teleport would be the MVP? By the way, notice how Guppy's Paw did consume Mother's Kiss. So we do not have the trinket anymore. I cannot believe that that just happened. I mean, I'm not even trying to rush through this run, and we're absolutely getting saved by the absolute legendary plays right now from teleport. Look at this. Moniko's power also starting to climb up there for the damage. Got teleported. I don't know where, but we got teleported. Vibrant Bulb, I mean, we might as well do it. I doubt that we're ever going to have a full charge on teleport, to be honest. Doing a pretty good job at avoiding damage in these last couple of floors. Not that we've had to really do much flooring, but, you know. At another fantastic amount of money. And we are gaining money at a pretty good rate here. Need a bomb for this Tinted Rock. We get it, man. Everything is just coming up Millhouse. A bag of chips right now. We had to expect that one with the bomb lamprey flies. And we laid a bomb. You happy about that? I mean, we have no right to complain about teleport for the rest of this run. It doesn't even matter what happens. Teleport has saved our behinds multiple times on this run. The library here. Not sure why the tears are moving so slow out of that. They were moving so slow it distracted me. Shadows. I don't know, man. Part of me kind of wants to rip it with teleport just because of the absolute bro that it's been. Got a long way to go to the boss. Went backwards. Well, it was worth a soul heart. Part of me kind of wants to stick with teleport. I'm not going to lie. We never, ever get to see this level of performance from teleport, ever. And no matter what, I would say teleport was the god MVP itself. This is remarkable. I heard that heart drop, but it was not a soul heart. Maybe. Let's save our last bomb, just in case. DPS is really starting to climb up there with the scaling on Tainted Lilith, the melee attack from Jello, plus our money equals power bonus. Okay. We should at least take the Book of Shadows against Isaac. We're also getting a damage bonus from Vibrant Bulb as well. I need to remember that. But we're about to lose it with the Book of Shadows, but this is worth taking the Book of Shadows for. And then I think going back and using teleport, honestly, is the play. I'm going to rip it now. See if we can get him past phase 2 here. We got him past phase 2, but we end up taking a hit by an errant shot from the last fetus, of course. I mean, I'm blown away with how good teleport has been. It's been acting kind of like card reading in a way. It's pretty insane. Didn't work out too well for us on this level, but you know what? That's a small complaint. So we're gonna send it on over to the chest here on Tainted Random Run Day. Do it for us one more time, teleport. No curse. Baby's only friend. Many eyes. That is a pathetic chest right there. Sure, I guess. We got taken to the super secret room, which is usually near the boss room. I could use the stars card. I think we're close to Blue Baby already. Maybe. Pop is really messing things up for us right now. It's so hard to see projectiles when you got Pop going all over the place, especially with multiple Pops from Incubus and Jello. Okay, so maybe a swing and a miss. Oh, we got taken straight to Blue Baby. Let's go. It wasn't a swing and a miss. It actually did take us to Blue Baby, but not quite. But then Pop, or not Pop, but Teleport. Oh my gosh, we have never seen Teleport be this on fire, man. Wow. Wow, give it up for Teleport. Who would have thought that Teleport would be such an absolute Chad? Freaking Teleport, dude. Wow. I am beyond words right now with how awesome Teleport has been. Holy moly, dude. What an absolute legend. Wow. I'm going to go ahead and take the dub here and rest my voice, but wow. Thank you, Teleport, for being an absolute bro and a half. I am shocked. I am absolutely shocked. Wow. So anyway, if you enjoyed this video, everyone, make sure you click that like button, leave a comment down below. And for the question of the episode, tell me on a scale of 1 to 10, how impressed were you with Teleport Post them in the comments down below on the posted comment whenever I do finally get it posted. And the top 3 comments will, of course, be read on next week's episode. Thank you for supporting Random Tainted Run Day, everybody. And as always, I'll see you all next time. Have a great start to your brand new week, Mosh Pit. I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching this video. Like and thanks to patrons of mine like Barman1988, Flots Callan Canstony, and Ravenwolf 45. If you'd like to have your name read at the end of an Isaac episode, check out my Patreon campaign, which you can find at patreon.com/Sinvicta.